How's everyone doing? It's Azza,
And I'm MFEU.
And Carl.
and we are here from Not Being Funny But, and we are going to give you an overview on what was going on at E3. In this video, we'll be going over the Sony conference, and we will be telling you our views on it. We'll be doing the EA conference later on, I think. Did we agree on doing that?
Possibly.
Yes,
I don't know if we did.
it's getting late, guys.
Maybe.
Honestly, we will possibly doing the I can't even talk at this point. We'll be possibly doing the EA conference at some point. So subscribe if you guys want to see that. If I can be bothered editing it, and yes, I guess we just get into the Sony one. We'll try and keep this video short as possible because our last two have been kind of long. So we hope you guys don't mind that. Tell us your views on that. So yeah, first is God of War. Looks fucking good. Second, no, I'm joking.
Kratos is gonna come after you, man.
So God of War.
You're sleeping. Yeah.
No.
Looks pretty cool, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
Mm.
I think it looks brilliant.
I mean, that's.
Okay, so on to... No,
I don't get.
Is there much more to say?
there
about
really
it?
isn't.
There isn't too much you can say. Like, we don't know. Is that definitely his son? Because he says like, I think he actually uses the words, "Okay, son."
Yeah.
He talks about like he talks about the kid's mother and say, "Did your mother not teach you how to shoot?" And it kind of gives the impression that's his son.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
And then he starts trying to he acts as like a father figure. So yeah, it looks cool. We don't yet know what the story is. Are we going to play the whole game as Kratos and just fuck shit up, or at some point are we going to have to play as this nervous little child? And
Yeah. Or is there going to be another game after it that's going to be coming out as like a sequel kind of thing where you play as his son? Which hopefully Rockstar, if you're listening, they will do that in freaking Red Dead. You can play on as John Marston's son. Swear if you can't.
Why it's a prequel. You'd be more likely to play as John Morrison's dad.
Well, that would be good. But still, I think you play as John Marston's son. Pretty cool.
Yeah, no, but that's not the way it's meant to be going. But anyway,
That's
in
for
God of War,
later.
you can't play as anyone else apart from Kratos.
Okay.
It doesn't work.
I felt like it looked like, I don't know if I'm gonna get this right, but I think it was Witcher 3. I felt like I got that kind of feel from it. But I can't remember.
It looked like Witcher 3. It did.
Yeah, it did. Yeah, that's the kind of feel I got from watching the trailer.
Looks beautiful. We have
It
to
really
see how
does.
it plays. The music in God of War games always is absolutely sublime,
Hmm.
and it looks so beautiful.
Yeah.
So after that, we had Days Gone, didn't we?
which is just Last of Us mixed with bikes.
Yeah.
And zombies.
You know, I watched the trailers just before we hit record, and I can't remember this game.
It just looks like Last of Us crossed with Sons of Anarchy.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, okay, I know. Yeah, I can remember.
I just don't care for another zombie game. Zombie survival game. As soon as they
Yeah.
went like, oh, it's a zombie game and survival, I literally just switched straight off. Yeah, if this was like, maybe it's set in the future and there's different like gangs and things like that, and maybe I could got into it a bit more. But this character, I actually don't care if he dies. From watching that trailer, I actually didn't care.
Okay.
So that's my opinion.
Who was it that made Days Gone?
Days Gone. I can't remember.
Okay, great. So what's the next game? Last Guardian? Unless have you got anything else to say on Days Gone?
Nope.
It just didn't impress. It just didn't impress me.
Yeah, I completely understand you there. So next one was Last Guardian, which I thought looked pretty weird.
Yeah, so did I.
It looked like the kind of game that could
I
be
don't know.
enjoyable, but it's weird.
I don't see what you're meant to do.
It feels like a puzzle game kind of thing.
Yeah.
It feels like it's kind of... I would play it for achievements. That's definitely the kind of game I would play it for. If you ever played A Tale of Two Sons, it looks like that kind of game. You're just working through each level and you're working through all the puzzles that are in front of you. It's that kind of game. It looks like that kind of... It looks like it's an enjoyable, relaxing game, but not for me, unless I was going for complete achievements.
So as we were saying earlier, it's released on October the 25th.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
So nobody is going to even hear of it because of Battlefield
Because there's a little,
1. Yeah.
a little 64-player multiplayer game called Battlefield.
And the company who made Horizon Zero Dawn are gonna blame the fact that no one plays on that, and they're just gonna skim over it and be like, oh well.
We're talking about Last Guardian.
Well, that's what I was talking about. I'm sorry. I knew when I said it.
But with that,
Okay.
I was setting up a transition, okay?
Well, we're not going to take the bait because
Fuck's sake.
Last Guardian. Here's the question, right?
Yeah.
What are the expectations? What are the
I'm
expectations of the
expecting they're high
consumer and
considering how
developer?
long it's going to have been.
Sorry, what was that,
Because
Callum?
I'm assuming they're quite high expectations considering how long it's been in development.
Is that going to,
As
do you
in-
think, be a problem though for the developer? That
Yeah,
it's going to work as a negative?
I think so. It's kind of like the way, again, back to Rockstar, how heists took freaking forever and they could never live up to their expectation. That
The Division?
And The Division, yes.
Yeah.
I hope it's good. I hope it's fun.
Yeah. It looks like it'll be a enjoyable, relaxing game to play, but definitely not one that I'll be picking up anytime soon.
Mm. So after that, I had Horizon Zero Dawn.
Yes.
Which is the complete opposite. And a game I would actually buy a PS4 just to play.
I think a lot of people would. I think this is a console shifter.
It's a really
Really
good
is.
looking game.
It looks incredible. I think one of the other things about it is it also sounds amazing.
Mm.
To
Yeah.
be...
So,
Go
I
on,
wasn't
Callum.
going to say it.
I was saying, this is gonna have I just thought it was like it's gonna have like a good storyline to it and that as well.
Yeah, the story seems weird because it talks
Like it seems
about
like the kind of thing they can build a good story around.
a world when I think most people have like died out or something. I think it said in the intro.
Yeah, I think so.
And when it talks about the enemy, the corruptors, she says, "Oh, this looks ancient-like." So it refers to machines being dominant for a very long time. Well, yeah, I guess machines were animals that have machinery in them.
Yeah, machine hybrid animal
yeah.
sort of dinosaur things.
Big fan of there being a female lead as well.
Yeah. I like
Not
looking
enough
at
games that do that.
Yep. Release date. Do you have them written down?
No, not for. I'll be quite interested in knowing when it comes out. I don't think they announced it.
North America.
I think it's a while yet.
28th of February 2017. Europe the 1st of March 2017, and the UK is the 3rd of March 2017. So February,
Alright.
March.
So yeah,
March.
a while
Yeah.
I think this is going to get pushed back.
probably.
Who's making this?
Guerrilla Games.
Never
So this
heard.
is- So this must be a Sony, Sony exclusive then.
Yeah,
Yeah, it
looks like
is.
they made Killzone. All the Killzones.
Ah, them.
Yep.
Oh, we don't know how Killzone ended up.
Killzone was great though for the most point.
Yeah.
I mean, it always looked incredible.
Mm.
Yeah.
What was the last one? Not a bit. Eh.
I think they lost its way, didn't they?
Yeah. Well, from that on to Detroit Become Human. I feel like this is going to be a great game. I just love from the trailer, looking at the story, I feel like it's going to be great. I can't wait to see the rest of the story.
I couldn't care
Yeah,
less about it.
I'm on the fence about it.
I don't care at all.
It honestly depends how many missions and how long the game is.
Yeah, I know what you mean there.
It's alright having a game where you have a lot of options, multiple options, and actually benefits you to investigate and try to be that kind of perfectionist within the game to make sure you explore every little cranny of the game, and so you get more clues. So when you actually, it seemed like you're going to be investigator of some sort. Yeah, it's hard to say because there's not too many games like that around.
Yeah. I feel like it looks pretty interesting, and it looks like it's going to have a good storyline to it.
Yeah.
Which these days can be pretty rare. Like a decent story in a game.
Yeah, I mean, Witcher 3's story was absolutely incredible as far as how many quests there were.
Yeah.
So obviously it's not in the same not in the same kind of genre as that, but it certainly looks interesting, and I'm glad that Sony are supporting that.
Yeah.
Really are. I think that's quite important for a company like Sony to do. So we're making this quick. I guess we go straight onto Resident Evil 7.
Looks absolutely terrifying.
Yeah.
What's the big thing with it?
Oh, VR.
Yeah. It is going to be great for VR because it's, as you said in the past, it's a big title, big name that is going to just be great for VR. It looks terrifying though, and I'm not someone that would like to play it on VR. Because even looking at a trailer, I was just, no.
You said you weren't going to watch the end of the trailer just because you were too scared to.
Yes, I did not want to watch the end of a trailer because I knew the video had another 40 seconds left and it looked like it was setting up for a jump scare, and I was like, nope, I don't want to watch the end of it. So
there
going
was
from that to VR, no thanks.
I think there was a demo on PlayStation 4 of it. I think it was that, or it might have been some coverage from E3 I was watching. And I think it was a demo. Some guy was playing it, and I think that there was this little moment, and I just shit myself. It was one of the mannequins.
Okay.
By downstairs by the wardrobe. You turn out a certain way, and it just kind of like falls, and I nearly shit myself. I couldn't play that game. I really couldn't. It looks incredible.
Yeah.
It looks a great experience if you like horror games.
Yeah.
But
if you're if you're into horror games, you will love the look of this game. But if you're not, and you're a pussy like three of us, no.
But it's good. It's going back to its roots, like Resident Evil. I feel that's important.
Yeah.
I feel that's the right move for them, because I think one of the last games you could do suplexes and stuff like that, and I'm thinking, is this Resident Evil or am I playing WWE? There's zombies apocalypse.
Oh man, imagine doing that in VR.
RKO.
What, like suplexing someone?
Oh man, and talking about VR, the Batman Arkham Farpoint is going to be on VR as well, isn't it?
Yeah, you got that. You got this shooter game called Farpoint, which looks set on different planets or something, and you got Star Wars X-wing missions from Battlefield.
Front.
Run.
Every time.
Damn it!
Oh man.
I think Arkham's going to be the big one of all of them.
Yeah, I can see that. Star Wars looks like it'll be a good immersive experience, but the big one will be Batman.
If Star Wars had more missions, it'd be incredible. That's all
It's
I'll
got a
say.
lot of content.
Yeah.
But Batman's got like 3 games worth of Arkham to go back on.
Is it? Oh, is that what it is? Because I thought the remake was completely different.
Oh, I don't know. I thought that's what you're on about.
I got bullet points, man. I have no idea.
It's called Batman Arkham VR.
Oh, right. So it's not what I'm thinking of it.
Yeah, no, I don't think it is.
I think I've been misled. I still think it'd be really cool, though.
Yeah.
I think it'd have been awesome if you could play as like the Joker instead.
That would be cool.
You like take the camera and like look at yourself. That'd be funny.
What was? Is anyone buying the VR?
Nope.
No.
I'm more likely to buy the
It's not
Scorpio.
something. Yeah, VR is not something I've ever been that obsessed with.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
To me.
It's for me, it's a bit gimmicky in the way that I think I had this VR like it wasn't. I had this thing when I was like, I don't know, 6 or 7 that was kind of a thing that you like strapped onto your head and you could like see through the lenses, and it was kind of crappy. And it was a bit like the way this looks, but I never enjoyed it. And VR for me seems a bit gimmicky. It's the kind of thing you'd walk into like a store and try out, when they have like sessions and things, or setups even. It's that kind
Do you
of
want
thing.
to know how gimmicky it is, though?
What do you mean?
Do you want me to tell you how gimmicky it is?
Go on then.
Even Nintendo said they're not going to touch it.
That's saying something.
Yeah.
Pokemon virtual reality, and they're that I'd buy.
Yeah, you would.
I would.
I feel like it is definitely the beginning of something that can potentially really take off. But right now, the stage it's at, I don't feel like it's that big a thing. I'll still
It's
stick
not
with my
big
controller.
enough games, I don't think. Like it's more
It's
like
not even
little
that.
bits.
It's like, yeah, you're getting to see from the point of view, like from the characters. You get to see around rather than moving a toggle. But
Yeah.
I feel a lot more. I get a lot more fun out of games using a toggle rather than looking around because it just seems like a lot of effort to be looking around. I'm very lazy when I play games.
Could you imagine that on Call of Duty?
Yeah. Well, I mean, even the things like, imagine trying to do a fucking 720, like with VR. You literally have to
Just like
stand in the middle of the room and doing like 360, just walking around in circles. Your
stand up on your
brother
around.
would be
trampoline
filming
things,
you.
jumping up.
Your brother would be filming you, and you'd have absolutely no idea. You next time you'd see it would be on Facebook with a million freaking views because you've all of a sudden fallen over while screaming, "I did a 720 off the building! I did a 720 off the building!"
Yeah, there was. I saw something like that the other day.
Really?
Some guy was doing VR. I can't remember what he was meant to be doing. He done something. He ended up like falling in his own house and like he hit some like wall or something. It was hilarious.
Yeah, I've seen something where it was in a shopping center and or mall for you Americans, and there was someone set up with a TV and VR, and they were going on a roller coaster, and it was one of those that had like a massive dip, and just at the top of the dip, someone in like real life went behind him, like just pushed him forward a little bit. He fell like completely forward into the TV because it terrified him, and then like shit himself and like fell backwards in a minute. It was just so funny. Like 3 guys had to pick him up. Whilst he was like screaming because it was terrifying because he was going around this roller coaster. It could be something that could be potentially dangerous. It could play with your senses, I guess.
Yeah, I just don't think there's enough technology to support it right now.
Yep.
I mean, that's the biggest problem. It looks way too expensive, not mainstream enough.
Yep.
But good on Sony for trying to get ahead. Well, they got a whole year ahead of Xbox.
Mm-hmm.
Because they're saying the Scorpio is basically what you need to support it.
Yeah, and it's when next summer.
Yeah, well, next Christmas holiday,
Next Christmas. Okay.
2017.
Yeah. So it's a while away.
Yeah.
But yeah, it would be weird like playing COD and things on VR.
Oh, that would be irritating playing S&D man to be checking
my
every
gosh.
freaking corner. You literally would. You
It would
literally
turn
would
everyone into
finish.
campers.
You'd finish a game and then you'd be like, "Oh, my neck is so fucking painful."
Yeah,
There'd be like queues of people at doctors.
Yeah.
With, like massive like neck pain.
Like neck cramps. Oh man.
Yeah.
It'll go from
Great.
dating a gamer girl to dating a masseuse. Like that'll be
Yeah.
the big thing.
That'd be great. Well, talk about Call of Duty. I feel a transition on.
Yep. So remember how we said this was gonna be a quick video? Prepare yourself for the 4-hour talk about how Infinite Warfare is shit compared to the rest of Call of Duties, and that is my point of view because I like esports, and I feel that boots on the ground are so much better than jetpackers flying through the air with fucking swords.
Can
Okay,
I
I'm
just
done.
interrupt you there
Yep.
and say one thing?
Yeah.
Someone on Twitter was going off saying about how Infinite Warfare is just a load of crap after E3.
Okay.
Now, we didn't see multiplayer.
Nope.
What we saw from Infinite Warfare,
Mm-hmm.
did you like what you saw? If you didn't know it was Call of Duty, would you think, oh, this looks good?
Well, I really liked the way it looked. If I didn't think that was, if I didn't know and I knew that wasn't COD and they'd called it fucking, I don't know, some kind of new Star Galaxy game, I would have really liked it. It'd been something I would have been looking forward to. The fact that it's Call of Duty, I don't like it because it just doesn't have that feel of Call of Duty. It doesn't look like it has that feel of Call of Duty even.
So you personally don't think that looks like a Call of Duty campaign?
Yeah.
Okay. Callum, what were your thoughts on on Infinite Warfare as, I would say, not a Call of Duty fan?
Well, that's the thing, though. I mean, the first campaign I probably ever properly played was Advanced Warfare.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I ever played a single campaign on COD before that. Like, I got Black Ops 2.
Doesn't even know the names of the.
No, that's not. I got Black Ops 2 for multiplayer, after it had been out about a year, and that was about it.
Okay, and
And I
what
got
was
Advanced
your?
Warfare, and it was fine. I liked the campaign on it, and plus, I probably would like it on Infinite Warfare as well. It's just I can't really be asked. Like I'd rather,
Yeah.
like, I won't buy both that and Battlefield, and I'd rather have Battlefield for the multiplayer because I like the look of it better. Like I like the
That's
idea of it better because I like the big scale matches.
that's a bloody good point.
Yeah.
Do you think they're looking at that? They're thinking,
I
okay,
think
we
it's too
can't
late.
beat Battlefield 1 for multiplayer. Are they thinking maybe we could beat them from campaign and at least get?
Oh, that is true. That is true, but there's the big thing with Call of Duty of, I think, what were the numbers? Like 70% buy it for multiplayer, 30% buy it for campaign, and that 30%, like the 70% literally buy it. They go and click on multiplayer, skip the warning that you need to do the campaign first, and go straight onto multiplayer. Whereas like people like me who like to get achievements and like to experience the campaign will go and do campaign and go straight onto that. So if that was what they were doing, they're not going for the right thing because they're going to be losing 70% of their I don't know what the right word is, audience, fan base, that kind of thing.
Audience is fine.
So yeah, I don't think they're going for the right thing there.
It's also really interesting that this is a 3-year cycle for this Call of Duty.
Mm-hmm.
This developer's had 3 years on the game.
Yep.
We are sat on the 16th of June recording this,
Mm-hmm.
and we're yet to see the multiplayer. Multiplayer is not going to be shown to the public until September. The game comes out in November.
Does it not get
4th.
shown at
COD XP.
what's the event? Is it that one's
COD
getting
XP.
showed off?
It's
Yeah,
quite
that's where it shows.
I was thinking of like Eurogamer or something.
No.
What's
crazy.
that big game thing in Europe? Where is it? Is it Gamescom? Is that one?
Gamescom, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Germany, generally.
That's where Black Ops 3 got showed off, didn't it? Last year.
I can't remember.
I can't remember if it was that or E3, but
It was
yeah,
either that or maybe that or Advanced Warfare. I can't remember.
Yeah.
Might be
Advanced Warfare they did was at Gamescom.
That's maybe what I'm thinking of then. Yeah, because it was Sledgehammer. That's what it was.
Yeah,
Yep,
because they showed
it
the
was.
esports there.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what it was. Yeah, anyway. I was wondering if they were going to show it there, but yeah, now you say that it is COD XP. You're right.
Yeah, no. COD XP is the exclusive MP reveal. Says a lot though, doesn't it?
Yeah, it really does.
But no, we're seeing they might be going for the campaign though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I still think Battlefield will hammer them.
Yeah.
Because
I can
Battlefield
see that
knows how to
happening.
make a campaign. Battlefield 4 was a really good campaign. I really liked it.
Oh,
Maybe not the best campaign ever, but I still liked it.
coming from a point of view, Mammoth, on someone who has been in COD community for ages, what are you looking forward to more? Are you looking forward to Infinite Warfare or COD 4 remastered?
Oh, that's an incredibly good question. For someone who's played COD 4 when it was around, I actually don't care for COD 4,
Okay.
really. Because like, I've already experienced that.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, you can redress it up. It's like when you see a sale maybe on like Steam or whatever, and it's like, oh, it's this game I used to play ages ago. Oh, now, you know, it's only $4.99. Let me get it. And then you play it once or twice, and you think, yeah, I'm done with that. I've already had that experience.
Yeah, you just go back to the nostalgic kind of.
Yeah, yeah. And yeah, I've experienced everything that is good about COD 4 and everything that is incredibly annoying about COD 4. And there's a lot of stuff that was annoying about it.
Like what? Like surfers?
Stuff like triple nades.
Okay, yeah.
Triple nades. You've got martyrdom. So if you kill me, I drop
Yeah.
a grenade.
I remember that in MW3. MW2,
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, that wasn't good.
So, from an esports point of view, would you prefer them to go to Infinite Warfare or COD 4?
Well, I know they're going to do Infinite Warfare.
Yeah, but if they came up to you, if MLG came to you, like you got an email or they just phoned you up and was like, all right, you have got the decision. We here at the office can't decide. Which one do you think, Infinite Warfare or COD 4?
I feel it would be more interesting to watch a Call of Duty that's boots on the ground. And I
Okay.
feel that more people could relate to that kind of Call of Duty as far as like an esport.
Okay. So you just angered half MLG and the other half are like congratulating you and being happy. I was expecting
You
you come
can't
up,
keep everyone happy.
I was expecting you to come up with some kind of answer where it was like, all right, well, it's not actually MLG that choose. It's actually, and like come up with a whole kind of technical answer. Like when we used to do the things of, what was it? If I had a gun to your head and you say, well, I'd wear a bulletproof helmet. Like I was expecting that kind of thing from you, but no, I'm proud of you.
Yeah, that was enough to enough of an answer, was it?
Yeah.
I felt it was quite political.
Yeah, I liked it.
Okay.
Yeah, I feel like old games, they can be a lot better than some of the newer ones. Like things like I remember playing Crash Bandicoot. I'm sorry, I had to try that transition.
Do you want me to take the bait?
Yeah, go for it. I remember when I played Crash Bandicoot, and it was a great fun game.
Well, that's really interesting you say that there, Answer. I know what everyone else's opinion is, but funnily enough, they're actually doing a remake, which Activision would give us given permission for, of Crash 1, 2, and 3.
Okay,
Anyone have thoughts on that?
Carl.
Never played Crash Bandicoot, never the PlayStation.
I was
think I
just waiting
maybe
for some
played it
tumbleweed to go by
Yeah.
there.
I think I maybe played it once.
Yeah, they're cool. They're cool. I mean, it's like bringing back Spyro the Dragon.
Yeah.
Like, it's like, wow, that was cool when I could just pick up a controller.
Yeah. It's
I don't
gonna
know, man.
it's gonna
I
have
don't
that
know.
exact same thing that you described just a few minutes ago with the
Yeah.
nostalgia. That's
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
It's like in what was the game that you were streamed for a while? The Uncharted 4 game. It had Crash Bandicoot in it, and
Yeah.
it was nostalgia. That was it. Like the amount that was in Uncharted 4, that was all anybody needed, and that was it. Like they were fine to go on and play the rest of the game and not ever have to deal with that again.
I would have played a little bit more
Okay.
because I find the concept of a game within a game absolutely
Yeah.
awesome. I love that.
I love that as well.
Yeah.
But if you took the game out of the game, what would you think? Would you sit and play Crash Bandicoot, Mammoth?
No, I would not.
No.
But talking about if you take the game out of the game, Crash is also coming to something called Skylanders.
Callum,
Mm-hmm.
what do you know about Skylanders? Because here I'm pretty sure you're the only one that's actually ever played it.
Well, pretty much. I had the first one,
Mm-hmm.
and it's just the biggest waste of money on the planet.
Okay. Now,
Because
embrace your inner 7-year-old, and it's your mummy and daddy buying it for you. Would you like it?
well, yeah. I mean, it's just like every little kid likes. It's plastic figures, and they actually do something instead of just sitting.
Okay.
But
I really do like that.
from
aspect of it.
from somebody who's playing it as a game aspect, it's just a massive waste of money.
Yeah.
Because I think there was I don't know, 8 different types of character, like fire and water and grass and all that kind of shit, like Pokemon has.
Okay.
And there was all that, and there was about 4 in each of that categories.
Okay.
So I think there was over 20 different characters you had to get, and that was the first one, right?
Mhm.
So if you got all of them, you'd be, I don't know. I think it was nearly about £100 for them all,
That's
if not
insane.
more.
That's even
And
worse.
and you still have to buy the game on top of that.
Yeah, that's like worse than buying a game and then buying DLC afterwards. Like Call of Duty is at least £80 for that plus a season pass. Like, that's insane.
I
And
never
then-
buy DLC anymore for that game.
And then they brought out
stupid they
Skylanders
did.
2 and did the same thing again.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm pretty sure they've had a third one out since then, and they did the same thing again. I think they had a fourth one which had cars in it or something.
Okay.
And Bowser
I've
and
they had
Donkey Kong
4
were in it.
games and yet I've never heard of it.
And and so they just keep adding more characters, and people still keep buying them. I
yeah.
think it has kind of stopped now a bit, because like things like Amiibo and what's it called, Disney Infinity or something.
Yeah, Disney Infinity. Yep.
They've
So,
kind of taken over it.
it's kind of like Lego then in a way.
It's like Lego Dimensions.
Is it like any other Lego?
No,
Not taking the bait.
but yeah, I bet. I mean,
Like, maybe the only one that I can really think of, because it's just been so recent, is Lego Star Wars Force Awakens. Which,
so recent it's not even out yet.
Yeah, it was so recent that I heard about it. I'll take the bait for you.
Anyway. It's Lego, it's Star Wars, it'll be good.
Cal just didn't want to transition off of Skylanders. He was on a roll there wanting to talk about it, wasn't he?
So
There's not much
anyway,
to say about it. But anyway, it's Lego, it's Star Wars, it'll be
it's
good.
out in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Is that?
I mean-
surely that's the highlight of it, right?
I've never seen a Lego game that's not good in some way. They're always good.
Yeah, I can agree with you there.
Lego always make good games.
Yeah.
They're really cool to play with
Your 7-year-old.
kicks as well. No. I remember playing. I think it was Indiana Jones or was it Batman? One of them lot. I remember playing one of them with an ex-girlfriend, and it was actually quite fun.
Really?
Yeah,
Strip Lego Star Wars.
it wasn't. Is that all we're gonna say on Lego?
Yeah.
Is that gonna be basically it?
There's not much
I have
to
nothing
say,
else to
really.
say.
No, you're right. There isn't too much.
It's a Lego game. It'll be similar to usual. There'll be all the characters, and that's about it.
What? Who makes Lego? Like, what, is it like
Well,
a certain country?
kids
that makes-
generally do.
Oh, it's TT. What's that game? TT.
What?
TT.
Well, no, it's a,
Titty.
no.
What
No.
called?
When you start the game up, like the company has got like, it's a big T, and then a smaller T like falls down and leans against it. I can't remember what the hell the company is called.
Triton.
No,
Tigger. Piglet.
shut up. I can't mind what it's called.
Is it Hideo Kojima? It might be him.
Seamless
Anyway.
transition.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Lego.
That's because it's got a T in it
It'll
somewhere.
be good.
It's got a silent
Moving
T.
on.
Silent T.
There we
What
go.
part of Hideo Kojima is there a silent
It
T?
depends on how you pronounce it. Hideo Kojima. There might be a T.
Okay. Um,
I'm good with transitions. I'm getting good, man.
Speaking of him, it's another game I don't give a shit about.
whoa.
Oh, Callum, the amount of people you just
Did you-
offended, the amount of people who just stopped watching this video because of you.
I watched the trailer. I don't get it.
Callum's still pissed off that I cut him off during Skylanders.
Shut up.
Right. Back to normality now.
I don't think I've ever been there. What's it like, man?
Well, there's no point asking Hideo Kojima. I've got to be like this Death Stranding.
That's something I have to probably cut out. What's the game called? Death Stranding. I don't think I even watched the trailer. Was it good?
It's terrible.
Okay, so Spider-Man.
I just don't get it. It's
Look,
weird.
Oh man.
it's gonna be.
I think
A
Batman's
weird
gonna
naked
die.
dude picks up a baby and it disappears. There's like black oily shit and it's weird.
Okay.
It's gonna be great.
I love that description. Is that gonna be in the back of the the game? It has blowing gun. Death Stranding comes with black oily shit. by Hideo Kojima. Death Stranding 2 will be with extra oily shit. So on to Spider-Man. What was it about again?
Man, I love Kojima, but I feel like we've just
Slated him.
just pitch slapped him. Okay, it's gonna be awesome because Kojima is. But it really is. Kojima is the brain behind the Metal Gear Solid franchise.
Okay.
So he knows how to direct these things, and it gets people's interest in like knowing what they're kind of doing.
Mm-hmm.
And the imagery was really interesting. Like it started off by showing like the naked dude,
One intro to a game.
and then it showed like then you have like it looked like foot marks or something,
Okay.
like really big ones, and
Like animal ones.
well, animal ones, yeah, because they look really big. They look
So it's like
they
paw
look
prints.
human. They
Right.
look human. So yeah, and then it showed that thing where he's got like the baby with the cord attached, and it looked like the baby being cut out of him.
Mm-hmm.
So it does look really peculiar. He's got obviously like the black oily hands and all the life around him, all the animals all dead,
Okay.
and you see these figures up in the sky.
So he's finding like a new way to drill for oil.
It looks peculiar. It looks futuristic in a
It
way.
sounds strange.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be one of these. It's gonna be awesome because it's made by Kojima,
Yeah.
and it's something we should, certainly respect because he is incredible
Mm-hmm.
for what he's done for the Metal Gear Solid franchise.
He
If you
sounds
play-
like. Yeah, sorry.
yeah, for what he's done for the Metal Gear Solid franchise, it's incredible.
He sounds like he's just as cool as Spider-Man. You know that?
I tell you what, he's a lot cooler than.
Go on then.
Your god awful transition.
Oh man, I mean, I don't think they're that bad. I don't think anyone noticed that we just transitioned onto Spider-Man for PS4, is it?
Yeah, PS4 exclusive.
Yeah.
We are talking about the Sony conference. Would you expect it to come out on?
I don't know. At this point, honestly.
No, it's for the Dreamcast. It's for the Sega Dreamcast.
Nintendo only.
Oh man, the way console and PC and everything's going, and the way this freaking video's going, it could have came out for the Wii for all I know.
So yeah, the developer that's making it, they've got experience with games like In the Sky and stuff like that.
They made Sunset Overdrive, and that's a lot of kind of jumping about and
Yeah, it was Insomniac, wasn't it?
rail grinding. Yeah. Shut up.
I really like Insomniac. They came up with the Ratchet and Clank games, and they're amazing. If you've ever heard of Ratchet and Clank and you've played them, you know exactly what I'm talking about. So Insomniac, they're the company that makes Spider-Man as well, and so you can guarantee it's going to be a decent game.
Mhm.
Is that
What's
it?
the
The trailer
what do you
looks
think
good as well.
expectations are?
I don't know.
Well, I'm expecting it to be better than the last Spider-Man game.
Yeah, oh, that's for sure, man.
That's not very difficult to beat. It was like the game of a movie, which I suppose was always a recipe for disaster.
Yes.
Yeah.
And never generally goes well, does it?
No.
Yeah.
I think it could be pretty cool. I mean, the really old Spider-Man games were pretty sweet.
Mm.
So I think it could be pretty cool. I think it
It's
looks
got-
good.
It's got the right kind of company behind it as well. So.
Yeah, completely agree with that.
Yeah.
Well, is that it for this?
I think yeah, I think that's about it. I think it's going to be a good game. So, right, let's go around the table then. And what was everyone's favorite game or pick from
Calvi
Sony?
first.
No, it's Az's time to go first because we all went first.
Wait,
Yes,
whose
that's
turn?
good. Yours.
I'm not sure. I could go with God of War. I could go with Infinite Warfare. It's probably gonna be one of those two. I don't own a PS4, so I'd probably go to God of War. Probably what I'm gonna go for. God of
You
War.
say
Probably
God of War? Oh,
God of War. It would probably be my favorite. Yeah. God of War
I
would
thought
be
you
my
just
favorite.
combined the two.
Yeah, I have. I'm tired. Okay. Now God of War would be my favorite out of all of them. It looks the best. Infinite Warfare would be a close second though.
All right. I guess me.
Suppose so.
It's between. I think I'm going to go Horizon Zero Dawn. I'm really interested in Death Stranding, but I don't know enough about it at the moment. So yeah, I'm going to go for Horizon Zero Dawn.
Okay.
And I'm going to go with the exact same one. Even though I'll never be able to play it.
Yeah.
Looks incredible. Sounds
Yeah.
incredible. Could really be a game of the year for next year. I know there's a lot of good stuff coming out.
It's the only thing on that list that's like a PS4 exclusive that would make me want a PS4.
Yeah. All right, scores on the doors. What's everyone going with for Sony?
Man, with you the only one that watched it.
Going on content, I'd say like a 5.
5. That's low.
Well,
You
you
said
go for
5
it,
for
no,
other ones.
Yeah, I said 5 at Ubisoft because it
Yeah,
was.
that's low for us.
That's bad.
What would you go for then, Mammoth?
I'm gonna give it an 8.5.
Okay, 8.5. Bringing in the decimals. I'll probably go for 6. Don't think it deserves as bad as a 5 column, but I don't think it's an 8.5 either. So I'm gonna
Put
go
it
for
this
6.
way, I only like what 1.
Stops at 1. I only like 1. I
There's
only
only
like 1
2
game.
or 3 games that I want on that list, and I
Okay.
can't get 2 of them.
What are those games?
Horizon Zero Dawn, Spider-Man on PS4, and Infinite Warfare. So I can only get one of them.
Oh,
If
God
I
of
was going
War.
to get any of them, I don't know.
Okay,
The interesting
I've never really been into that games anyway. So.
yeah.
interesting thing is though is there's about 4 games on this list at least that could get Game of the Year,
Yeah.
and yet you're only giving it what? Oh, what was it? 6?
I get a 6. Can't get a 5.
But it's down to personal preference at the end of the day.
Yeah.
It's what you,
I mean, you thought
there was
Watch Dogs was worth a 5, so.
Yeah.
But this video has been running just as probably longer than our Microsoft one.
Oh
So
yeah, just as fucking long. Oh well.
Probably the amount of laughing that we had, the 10 minutes
We
worth of laughter
tried.
from Mammoth.
Yeah, don't blame me.
We tried. It didn't go well, but we tried.
So yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If you did, then please leave it a like. Comment down below what you didn't like, and I don't want to see any comments that we ran too long because we tried, okay? Subscribe if you want to see the EA one, maybe. I'm not promising it, but maybe. And subscribe for more videos. We will be releasing new content soon. Go to twitch.tv/beingfunny, but we'll probably be live there if you're watching this during the day. And yeah, we will see you guys there. Bye!
Bye.